Buenos Dias Gunners Collective. Back at it? You already know. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I said another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I said another one. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Like a motherfucker. Buy up. Buy up. Buy. Already thought I was going to shut it all down. No, needy indeedy. I'm not. Guess what? In a menudo style direct fashion, I'm back. It only took a couple of days to take a couple of days off, right? But I had to do what I had to do and take care of some family things and some personal things I had to take care of. Now, in a menudo style direct fashion, I'm still here. And as you can tell by that thumbnail right there, one time for your mentality, yes, indeed, they almost removed me. Yesterday, Charlie. The day before that, nope, that never went down. But a while back, now trip out, when I was in the middle of gangbanging, when I was putting it down, homes, when I was fully functioning and activated, I was getting mines on just like anyone else who continues to do theirs right now. You know, you get straight to the point, you get straight to it, and you're all in. So let's get, guard, can I borrow some chips? I can put them all in. No, homie, you're gonna lose. I said, the Eagles are gonna win. That's it. Let me put all my chips in. Bet is placed, right? And why do I say this? I say this to say, I say that to say this. Trip out. You hold it 10 feet down or 10 toes down, right? 10 feet down. Watch, I'm trying to dig a pit for myself. 10 toes down to the concrete, man. You're down for your cause or what you believe in, your water, your neighborhood. And can't no one tell you no different. You know, like when there's youngsters that you talk to, you see them slacking and they're macking. You know, they're not doing exactly what they're supposed to do. It's like, hey, bro, back in my days. I don't care about back in your days. That's it. All right, shit, bro. I didn't care about back in my old grandfather's days either. He used to try to tell me what's up. I didn't care either. So I understand where you're coming from. When you're dedicated, can't nobody tell you nada. Well, that's how I was. Okay, I was in the mix. I was in it to win it. I was fully dedicated to something much bigger than myself. And I was one of those guys with an attitude. If I walked into a party, I wore shirts, going to pinchy dead end locals and 730 reasons. And I wanted everyone to know exactly where I was from and that I was proud to be from there. Little did I know I was painting a target on my back. I was letting everybody know and giving everyone the heads up exactly who I was and what I was claiming. You know, you don't think about it back then when you're wearing the hats with your water on it and norte or sur or whatever the case may be, that you're giving the enemigo or the enemigo the heads up. You're letting them know when you walk into that party, watch out, guard. I'm going to shoot this guy. You know, allegedly. You're giving them the whole game plan. You're painting yourself into a corner, making yourself a target. But see, back then, who cares? When I was righteously on and I didn't care, okay, right there. Do what you got to do. Say, yeah, I know how to move. You know what I mean? I'm not from LA, but I'm a Dodger. You understand? Because if you don't give me in the first one, sounds good. I'm like Nicky, sometimes I'm going to keep coming back and back and back until one of us is gone. Or at least that was my mentality. You know, plus I was proud of my water where I was from. And I felt like, at least in my city or town at that time, my water held some special type of gangsterism over everyone. Oh, man, it's them vatos. Damn, bro, we can't do nothing right here. We can't party or none of that. Everyone's always going to take all the hyenas, every keg of beer, so all the yayo. You know what I mean? We can't do nothing. Exactly. We're here now. And that's exactly how we presented ourselves. And believe me, I loved it. I was in the mix. I felt well respected. And I was going to do things as such. Now, in this story that I'm about to tell is how the one and only time I almost got removed from my audio. They almost had enough of me. Enough was enough. You're just doing too much. Now, I've told you stories in the past how vatos were secretly riding kites on me to get me up out the way. Every time I'd get out, it seemed like I went right back in. I was like, damn, see, all I'm trying to do is have me a dip soft cone over here at Foster Freeze. And they're already swooping me up. I ain't done nothing to anyone quite yet. They were trying to get me out the way. If not for only one reason was that people were out there trying to get money and they felt I was rocking the boat because I was too active in the gangbanging I was doing. Or people just hated on me because, I don't know. They just were mad. But this was quite different. This right here shed a bad light on me to the point I was like, ooh, let me off, right? So trip out. So I'm chilling with the homegirl, her name was Coconut, right? And a little, hey, I ain't gonna like buzz down, Tortillana buzz down. You know what I mean? She wasn't Tortillana, but at the same time, pretty fair. She was with the business, you know what I mean? She's one of those homegirls you can go to her pad, not many were able to or allowed to, but if you can make it through them doors and said, then you got the golden ticket. It's ours, Charlie. No, but it's mine, right? So I had the golden ticket that day and happened to be over there chilling con my prima, who was her homegirl, like best friends, and the homeboy Soldier Boy, right? They were together, and me and Conan, we weren't quite together. We were going to get together that night, but to what degree of getting together? The 11th degree, right? So we're just chilling, flirting back and forth, but I done made it, homie. I made it to the big leagues. That's it. So I'm chilling with the homegirl that every homeboy, used to look at. And we had been there for a couple of days, kicking it. We spend the night, we're partying, we're getting down. I never hurt nobody. And now it's to the point now where we're kind of like couples. Now I ain't gonna sit here and say that I was with the chick, like into that degree with her. I was in her when I was with her, right? You understand what I'm saying? But we were kind of doing our thing. Now, one thing about my prima and my homeboy was they like to argue. They're one of those couples, break up to make up. Orderly guard, that's all they do. First she loves her, then she hates him. It's a game for fools. Orderly, they were, when I come home from working, you're giving him a mamon. One of those, right? They always find something to argue about. You're cheating. No, I'm not. Yes, I am. I need it. But to what degree? They like to fight. And me being the way I am, that's my homeboy from my neighborhood, and that's my prima. And she likes to be on her gangsterism stuff. So the best thing for me to do at this point, instead of getting caught up in the middle, is let them do their thing. Now, of course, if he's beating the hell out of her in front of me, I'm going to put a stop to that because, you can't get down. But if they're in the room and, most of the time she's putting it on him. So I can't, there's been times where I got my ear to the door like, damn, I'm telling the homegirls, man, it sounds brutal in there, huh? Should I go in? You know what I mean? Man, open the door and she rang them and she's like, whoa, man, goddamn. You guys are getting down like that? So I've learned to leave it alone. If it's none of my business, I say it's none of my business. And that's what I advise in a lot of situations. Of course, you can't let a man do something heinous to a woman yet, or even a woman do something heinous to a man. But at the same time, man, if it ain't your mix, stay the hell up out the way. Because at the end of the day, you're going to be the bad guy. So they were doing their back and forth thing all weekend like they usually do. I didn't even get to the point to put my prima to the side like, hey, you see your homegirl over there? I'm trying to see your homegirl over there, and I'm trying to see a lot of your homegirl over there, but I can't continue to see your homegirl over there if you're going to continue to argue with my homeboy over there. Because what's going to happen is she's paying attention to you and not paying attention to me, and in the meantime, like this going. So come on, work with me, prima, work with me, sangre. Okay, so everything was good. Like I said, they would have their up and downs. Well, they ended up having a big argument, and I'm chilling with the chick, and we were watching Leave It to Beaver, or the Andy Griffith Show, and Old School Highness in the ghetto there, getting on cable. We're talking about the 90s thing, you know what I mean? We're talking about Maury Povich, you are the father. So look, we're kicking back trying to fix the antennas with the foil and everything, and they're arguing. My prima and my homeboy are arguing. All kinds of crazy stuff is going on in the room. He comes out the room, shirt all ripped up, looking like the Macho Man. I'm out of here, dig it? I said, all right, brother. Say what you just sprinkle the woods in, brother. If you're going to get up out of here, get up out of here. So he takes off. I'm like, what happened? My prima comes out, hair's all messed up. She was like, I was trying to get down with him, but he said it's too early. And woo, I said, all right, then you're saying too much. Say less. And with your chest. So we're kicking back. But I ain't going to lie. I was feeling some type of way because when my homeboy got out of there, I felt like, man, what am I still doing here? I rocked with the homeboy before anything. This is my prima. I'm trying to a couple times, but at the same time, I got my homeboy, he just left. All over some frivolous stuff. I already know, what would you do in this situation? Do I go with the homeboy? A. Do I kick back and continue to do what I was doing in my own business? B. Or C. Do I just say, you know what, it doesn't matter anyways, just say I'm kicking back, right? I chose to try to get mine, right? So the homeboy leaves, whatever. It's later on in the evening, the girls get this idea, hey, we want to drink. And I know that my prima had been on the phone back and forth with her old man. Now, this is old school. This is like 1996, 97. I'm talking about old school phones. You know what I mean? Pull that up, and you know what I mean? And the high gear, the sock, oh, hell no, right? She's got one of those. The oh, hell no phone. So they've been getting at each other, talking in the room, or I thought it was. I'm not paying attention. All I know is I'm getting closer and closer, right? And I'm trying to make some coconut oil or some coconut juice out of homegirl's booty cheeks, right? Now I'm winning. They get this bright idea, hey, let's go get some 40s. Let's go get some to drink. Now, back in them days, I didn't drink too much, but I figured, ooh, a little 40. Okay, look at this, the plan. You get a little 40, mix a little 40 with her, and that'll probably, in my eyes, will knock off about 40 pounds, and then I'm winning, right? So I'm happy. Well, they got a beat up old Chevelle, an old school one, right? Everybody knows it's beat up from 2 feet up, right? And so I jump in. I'm in the back, kicking back, and we pull up It's on R Street, right, in Merced. It's a well-known store. It's right there. No, not Charles and R, the dead-end store, but the other one further down, right? It's off 10th or 11th. So we pull up, and when we pull up, there's a taco truck right there. And there's like 20 of my homeboys at the taco truck. This is like a miracle. It's never like that. You hardly ever pull up to a taco truck and the street carlos are dead-enders right there just chilling, having tacos and burritos on my high, right? Con un bolo menudo también. You don't see that. It's just not, I see that, it's like, holiday, orale. Hey, it can be so right. The homeboys are here. So when I jump out the whip, the two chicks go straight into the store to go get 40s. Now, my prima and the homegirl, right? I go with the homeboys. Ya te burrito asada, con todo, crema y todo. Right? And I'm over there chilling with the homeboys, and the homeboys are like, what's up, bro? What are you doing? And Soldier Boy's there, right? He's like, hey, fool, what's up, my lady? I said, you know? And go talk to her, fool. Stop arguing, right? He was like, hey, I want to go back, but man, she be tripping sometimes. I go, fool, you're speaking to the choir, right? You're preaching to the choir. I already know what she trips on and what she doesn't. You want them, you and her? See, to what degree of tripping? Your antennas are over here. You're not paying attention. That's normal. The homeboys are like, that's normal for these people. So I'm like, what are you guys getting into? You guys are deep. They're like, we're going out to the lake, which is something we do from my neighborhood, man. Everyone goes up to the lake, barbecues, kicks it. They were all going to be planning to go out there. They were picking up some beer and ice, and a couple homeboys were eating some tacos. Now that I pinpointed and looked at the situation, there was only a couple tacos flying around. They were actually just hanging out right there, smoking a frajo or two, a leño or two, till they all got deep so they could jam. So I was like, yeah, I want to go. Okay. Why am I stuck over here in a tweaker house going two fat chicks? Can I go with you guys? They're like, yeah. Hey, jump in with the homeboy, Magoo. All right, yeah, I'm going to do that, right? And as I'm there, I'm like, hey, I'm going to go to Coconut Sauce for Fest. I got a bag of it. I'm going to change, right? I'm going to jump in the shower and I'm going to change, and then I'm going to come back real quick. Or I'll meet you guys on the lake. I'll get them to give me a ride. And my boy Soldier's like, don't even tell these chicks what we're going to do. Don't have them come out there. I said, nah, I'm not, bro. I'm just going to get a shower, and bam, I'll get a ride out there. I'll be good, right? Don't trip. They're back in the day, 90s. I ain't going to lie. I didn't have no cars. They're like, that's not, I was going on bike, right? But I was getting my pedal on. I kept it clean, though. You know what I mean? The pedals were icy. So I'm like, I'm going to go home, just take a quick shower, boom, 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 and we're back, right? And they're like, all right, cool. And as they're coming out of the store, they got 40s. I go walk, and it's like that. They're walking this way, I'm walking this way. We get in the car, boom, same time. And as we get in the car, this is where it gets ugly. My cousin, she's in the passenger, she's riding shotgun. It's the chick's whip, right? So she's driving the ghetto bucket, and I'm in the back seat like, yeah, holiday. Because again, you got to understand, I'm living in a material work on un pinche Madonna because I'm about to go chill, take a shower, boom. And I already know at our little lake thing where we have, there's hella homeboys, hella homegirls, to what degree of you're going to get? Oh, man. Oh, hell no. Right? It's going down. So I'm like, all right, it's good. So I'm chilling. I'm all excited and happy because, man, I'm going to kick it. And my prima tells the homeboy Soldier, hey, come here, fool. Come here. Let me get at you real quick. And it's weird. It's like she's the dude and he's the hyena. I don't know to what degree of hyenaism he had involved in it. But I'm just kicking it. What's new? I'm thinking she's going to tell him, come on, baby, let's go. We'll jump in or whatever. Whatever. I'm already scooting over so the homeboy can get in like a baboso that he is, right? And I look in slow motion. Imagine this. I look up and he's in there. He got his hand in the car. He's like, what? And he goes to, she goes, give me a kiss right here. And he goes to give her a kiss. And all the homeboys are looking like, look at this fucking tonto, right? And I did like that slow motion. No. I tell the homeboy, please. It's a movida, pegada, right? She grabs the 40 and breaks it on his face. Boom! Hey, now I don't know about you. I don't know to what degree of gangsterism you've ever been involved in, but a full 40 full, not open. That's a lot of pressure, I said. That thing exploded. Boom! I mean, boom. Broke his whole face open, right? He falls down immediately. You know what to what degree of pain he was feeling? The highest, right? He falls. It was loud. We peel out hella quick because Code already knew what was going on. And I see all the homeboys and I'm screaming, stop, right? And they're like, shut up, fool. And I'm like, I'm so scared. I wish I had something right now. Stop, please. Because my barrio life is flashing before my eyes. Okay, if I'm to leave with these chicks, I'm involved. You know, they're automatically going to say it was planned. I did that. I rolled with some chicks. Again, it doesn't matter who they are. Against the homeboys, all eyes on me, all point bulletin to look for me. Stop now. We get to the corner of like, I think it's 13th Street. It's at the end by the overpass. Now, please. roar, right? They drop me off. Boom, get out there. My cousin's like, all right, sangre. I said, man, get up out of here, man. I'm gonna be over there later for my clothes. But bam, so I take off walking back, and there's hella homeboys. Hey, there's an ambulance coming. Like, I thought she damn near killed him, right? And as I'm coming up, the homeboys are, what's up, fool? One of the homeboys jumps up on me like, hey, what's up? You guys gonna get down like that? And the homeboy, and I go, hey, what are you talking about, Balasa? Can I get you? Can I get you? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Right? Listen, I didn't know they were going to do that shit. I was over there with you, eating a taco de lengua, over there parlaying about the lake, and now look, the homie's on the ground leaking. Yeah, bro, but you peeled off with them. I said, they took off. I was in the car. I was hostage. It was a hostage. It was kidnapping. I say, to what degree kidnapping? I don't know. I'm a grown man, but you understand? I was pinned to the back. I'm back. Look, what they said, I don't know, it's only been like 23 seconds. I don't know, Woods, stand up. Sprinkle them in, brother. Right? I said, come on, help me out here. The homeboy was like, nah, bro, you guys planned. That was a move. That was a movida. That was a big. Look at it. Look at the homeboy. He's leaking. I said, what can? Don't say nothing. That's snitching. You know what I mean? Whatever happens to that, his antennas weren't up. I tried to tell him, yeah, bro, we heard you screaming like a little hyena. No. I said, no, what do you want me to say? Yeah. But what's of course? Look at the homeboy over there. He's not a soldado now, huh? Soldier boy? Step your game up. You know what I mean? But look, one thing I would say is for sure, we actually had a meeting a couple days later concerning if I was actually guilty of being involved in planning this. It wasn't even that serious. I remember sitting there scratching my head like, damn, bro, I went to Hawaii and all the struggle and all the times in the oil and all the times shedding sangre and all the gangbang and everything I've been through for this, for a couple of authors that don't like me anyways because I boned their old lady viciously. And good, it was bomb too. I'll never remember. One of them had lip that were like inside out. I don't know when it was to what degree, but she had her stuff sold back up because that's because the homeboy must have did his thing and I did my thing. So anyways, look, I'll tell you this. During this meeting, they even, hey man, this ain't a homeboy right here, a real righteous homeboy from the body who doesn't let another homeboy go down, leave a homeboy leaking like that no matter what. I said, listen, I don't know what type of water you're from, but one thing I know is for sure. When it's personal between a man and a woman, we don't get involved or become involved until it becomes violent. And usually it's on the man's side when he's violent towards the woman. Now, I don't know. This is something new. How can you expect me to know about everything exclusive? And say, I'm not Willy Wonka. This is not my chocolate factory. One thing I do know, Oompa Loompa, is guess what? He got beat up because he chose to slip. He's slipping. He's falling. Now he can't get up. And me, hey, that's my prima. And I was over there trying to get me and tell me right now, you want to remove me. You were ready to get an op too. Yeah, I was at one point. Exactly. So you hold on, marinate over there. And you, what over here, that so high power that you want to do something to me, how about we do the one-on-one? But there's no red on red. Well, then there ain't going to be no red on red today. And you over here, looking all fucking scary, but knowing that you're the first one to jump in and throw a kick when I'm on the ground. I got something for you later, huh? You'll find about that. And that was it. Now, eventually, ultimately, it all worked out where everyone was like, man, we're just tripping. I explained to him, like, yeah, you guys are tripping, bro. I would never condone that. I would never let somebody get off on a homeboy like that. Have I ever let anyone? When I was struggling, why did you guys send me anything? Well, we were young. We couldn't even get a job yet, too, just because you were over there killing people. I'm just saying, you could have mowed the line and sent me half. You know what I mean? Something, anything. No, you were too busy playing Nintendo. I said, yeah, the new Tyson's Punch-Out, huh? While I was over there incarcerated, Tyson getting punched out. Nah, I'll never forget. I said, never. Anyways, so that is the time they almost removed me for something that was way out of my hands. I had nothing to do with it. The homeboy, you know what I mean? He found himself in a sticky situation. Here's the cool part. Meanwhile, while I'm over there, he wasn't even there at the junta. While I'm over at the dead end park having a whole bunch of homeboys about ready to plaquear me and kick me out of the neighborhood, right? Vatos over there with the same chick that stitched him up. She was talking about, give me a kiss on my cheek. He was over there all stitched up, trying to kiss her. Damn, the game is ugly. You notice that? You'll see some spousal stuff, people fighting, and then next thing you know, you go to help the chick. She's like, get off him, get off him. You know what? I'll just do one of these to her. Put her right in front of me. It's on you. And bounce. With that being said, I hope that you move smooth with a purpose. Hope that you get everything that you want coming to you. Remember, if it ain't your business, mind your own business, stay up out the mix. It's never going to work out for you. With that being said, if you don't like it, hey, it's the truth, man. The truth hurts sometimes. Hit me with that thumbs up one time for your mentality, man. Like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let me know that you know what's up. And say that to say this. It's all good in the hood. If you don't like me, you can hit me with that thumbs down. Heavy's going to be the head that wears the crown. I'm going to continue to strive and struggle for what I honestly and truly believe in, and it's the coming together of all people. For those of you who thought that I was getting up out of here and I was going somewhere, them was jokes, y'all. I was playing with someone. Them was jokes. I heard Vatos make videos about it. Hey, Gunner's leaving YouTube. Gunner leaving YouTube? Gunner's going to go take a licazo because he drank too much beer on his live on YouTube. That's what the video should have been about. With that being said, you already know what it is, man. Keep it cracking in your Mac and never slacking. You already know. Slip in the clip and get to spit with that Mac 10. That's what happened, yo. The gun. Bang, bang. Oh, hell no.